Well, good morning, good people. Mark here at the Red Brick House. And boy, this week honestly feels like a blur. It's been crazy because we changed an air conditioning unit at one of the rental properties this week. Had to do repair work on another one. And we've been busted a hump here at the Red Brick House. And today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Got to make sure we take care of my dad and everything and see him. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back tonight or go back in the morning, try and get in a full day. I have got to get this place done before football season, and we've still got a lot to do. We've done a lot this week. So one of the things we're doing here first thing this morning is we're wetting down the walls so that way we can try and put some plaster in. If not, because some of this I'm seeing is actually in a little bit worse shape than I thought it was over here. But start the process of trying to finish things off. I think what I'm going to do, it's crazy because to a lot of people, you'll see me jumping from thing to thing. And it's like, why don't you finish one thing? Well, there's a lot to that. But the process here is I'm kind of like the everything man. And so if I put a coat of plaster up on here, that can dry out. And while that's drying out, I can go do something else. I'm working on the kitchen cabinets and getting that stuff together because I'm the only one who can build those. And the way this kitchen is working out, it's all has to be custom cabinets. And we have a very tight budget, and we don't have a lot of money to go necessarily and pay a lot of people to come in and do work. One of the things that has been good for me is I've actually been in down here doing home rebuilding. Is we bought houses that basically nobody wants. Similar shape as this one. Go figure. You'd think I'd learn. But because the price is so low, and because we can do all the work of renovating it, I've got my very first one was 2004, and after 19 years, we've had to now finally change the air conditioning unit from when we originally put it on. So, and that house is still in great shape 19 years later. So there's a lot to be said for the work that we've done to these. We'll go through, we'll gut them out, we'll put in new electrical, new plumbing and fixtures and all that stuff to try and make them at least start out in great shape. So trying to get this thing done bit by bit. So you got to have the plaster, the wall has to be wet for that suction to happen. But when I look in this kitchen and know that we had to tear this whole thing off, that's literally, you couldn't step in here. And now looking at it makes me feel great. So some of the things I want to accomplish is, one, I don't want to get this place real dirty. So I'm going to put some plastic actually over the door here. So when I sand the ceiling out the rest of the way, I don't carry it on through there. Because this is getting closer and closer to that point of saying, there's not a whole lot of work to do other than the cabinets in here. Finish the cabinets and grout the floor. This space is finished. Here, we burned the midnight oil last night to get this back on. I'm going to have to build this out, but I want to get the trim put on this door and get this door painted. I still have a little bit more cleaning to do on here, but we'll be able to paint this door and get it done. My wife is working on the bathroom door. I would love to get the door jamb and everything done for this door. That would be amazing if we could get this door in, get this trimmed out. Then we can start looking at it and saying we're getting closer. So I'll probably, because there's not, until we sand out the floors, there's not as much work to do in this room. We get the bedroom door on here. We end up getting the trim around the windows. That'll be great. And the other thing I want to do before I go back is, and this is going to be, it's either going to love it or hate it. But the siding came in. The conundrum was, do we want to have white trim and white house? It's just too much. So we ended up getting that siding that is similar to what is on the red brick house here. So that's what this house is going to look like. So we want to get that on and see how it looks today too. I'll be out here putting on my joist hangers and stuff, getting my flashing and things in to make sure that we don't have any leaks on this sucker. And if we can get all that stuff done, I'd feel great. And of course, take another trip to the dump. Seems like I'm always going to the dump. All right, time to go to work. Shit ain't getting done by itself. Wow. Time flies. Time flies. Look at this. It's 10:05. Got here at 7:30 this morning. So I guess it's time to go ahead and finish him. We'll finish him for the day. Let's take a look at what we've done today. Today, my friends, we did this. You can't really see it now because it's kind of dark, but look at that. Got the siding up on here. Finish him. See. Did the sensor? There we go. I think getting some siding on here is beginning to make it look now like a house. This is freaking insane. I can't wait to have a little fire pit over here so I can do my fireside chat at the end of the day. Whew. Oh, while I'm out here, let me go ahead and say goodnight to the ghostess down here in the cellar. Got some debris I'm about to step on and trip down the steps. Somebody would say if I trip down the steps, it was the ghost that got him. It's cursed. Oh, man. Good night, y'all. We're working on it. Okay. Whew. I'm pooped. I'm not going to lie to you. I put in long days and get a lot of work done, but man, this week, coming back from vacation and getting out here has been a bear. But look at that. I know you can't see it real well at night, but man, that looks so much better. Oh my goodness. Okay. But wait, there's more. Really? You mean besides just the siding? Besides just the siding. Oh, and that's what we're going to do for the decking right there. It's like a dark grayish black. Okay. In case you want a little privacy, my wife has been working on stripping these doors. So I got the trim. This is the original door exterior. We found actually a lock that actually works for it, and put that on. This is one of the doors. This is to the bathroom. This is one of the doors that was here, and I've kind of planed, shaved, stripped, and got it to work. And check it out. So we'll paint it. My wife was thinking about wanting to stain it, but it's just too grayed and weathered. I think it's better just paint that white. But I tell you, what's funny is putting the door on makes the bathroom feel bigger. It really, to me, it feels bigger than it did. It's nice. Now, we had a bit of a conundrum because the door originally was hinged to swing this way. And I thought it would be good to swing it that way because if you're doing laundry, you can open up this door real easy. But people are doing laundry will be less than people going to the bathroom. So when you open up the door, of course we don't have a handle on it right now, this door will be over that door. But it's okay because you're going to the toilet, you're going to the sink, and you're exiting out. So that's the way we made that go. So those things look really good. And stripping those doors, there's like 6 or 7 layers of paint on there. There's body putty in there to fill it in to make it look nice. Oh boy. I had one more bucket of the compound, of the plaster, of the coarse plaster for my buddy at Lancaster Limeworks. I had actually been mixing some of my own, but I had ran out of sand, so I ended up having to use his. And I put this up here. This is over where some of the plaster had scratched and things like that, so I went through and got a few places. Once I go over with the white coat like this, that's going to smooth that out. That looks 100 times better than what it did. And there's some other places, like see over the door and around the door that I got as well. So tomorrow, if I do any work here tomorrow, I may just go ahead and hit the road, see like right there. And I'm gonna go check on the lovely bride of mine and see. She's been painting this. Huh? She just sat down. Well, I'm about to fall out, so don't feel bad. So, wow. See how nice this color looks with the brick? It looks amazing. We got a ceiling fan in here. It is nice and cool. It was like 85 degrees today, and it feels cool in here right now. Oh my goodness. Looking good. So, it's after 10, and I think we should call it a day. Oh, and I cleaned up and got rid of a lot of the wood that's not usable and plastered some up here as well. So it's been a full week. We got down here on Tuesday, and wow, we've done a lot of things since Tuesday. Helped my brother change an air conditioning unit. We got the island put together. We got the pantry cabinet for the microwave put in. My wife's painted the bedrooms and the hallways. We got that door down there. We got the siding on. It's a lot. Still a lot left to do. And my eyes are bloodshot. So I think it's about time to call it a day. Let me say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. And make sure you hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel. So we still have a lot of content left to do on this old house. Peace.